Hi everyone and welcome back to English with Miss Go. Let's learn some grammar today. In this presentation, we are going to focus on simple past tense. In the previous videos, we have covered simple present tense and present continuous tense. In this presentation, we're going to look at how to form simple past tense and when to use it. Okay, for simple past tense, there are two categories. The first one is regular verbs. The second one is irregular verbs. For regular verbs, we just add ed to form simple past tense. For example, the word work. It will become work with ed. Listen will become listened. Dance. As you can see, it ends with an E. So we just add the D, danced. Move will become moved. As for the word cry, it ends with Y. So we have to throw out the Y and add IED, cried. The same goes to the word dry. It will become dried. For irregular verbs, we either change the spelling or there is no changes to the spelling. For example, the word read. For past tense of read, it becomes read. We change the way we pronounce the word, but there is no changes to its spelling. Next, we have write. Past tense of write is wrote, so we change one vowel there. For the word sing, simple past tense is sang. The word go, we have to change its spelling and becomes went. For the word think, it will become thought. Simple past tense is used for actions that started and were completed at a specific time in the past. In other words, it refers to actions that we did or we began, okay, and finished or ended at a specific time in the past. For habitual or repeated actions in the past, it refers to something that we usually or always do, but we did it in the past. Thirdly, for completed actions that happened one after another in the past, usually when we are describing things that we did or telling a story. So all those actions would be in the past. Lastly, for permanent situations in the past. So something is permanent and fixed. It happened in the past and we cannot change it anymore. For actions that started and were completed at a specific time in the past. Let us take a look at some examples. I went out with James yesterday. We had fish curry for dinner 2 days ago. Lily cried sadly when she broke up with her boyfriend few weeks ago. They investigated the murder case 10 years ago. For habitual or repeated actions in the past. Mary often went fishing with her dad when she was a child. Jane wrote letters to her husband every week when he went to the war. They often went overseas for holidays. So all these examples show that something happened in the past which was habitual or repeated actions. For completed actions that happened one after another in the past. He opened the door, got in quietly, and turned on the lights. She looked at him and smiled sweetly. The archaeologists often visited Egypt before they retired. For permanent situations in the past. I lived in England for 3 years. My friends and I studied in the University of Portsmouth about a decade ago. The famous author wrote many books when he was alive. So all these are permanent situations that happened in the past. Basically, most simple past tense are in the form of regular verbs where we just add ed. But in order for you to master simple past tense, it is best for you to memorize those irregular verbs, which you can find easily from your textbook or from the internet. Okay, that's all for today. For your practices on simple past tense, feel free to try the following exercises. You can choose either to do the exercise in the Google form or enjoy the quizzes in Kahoot application by just keying in the game pin. Or you can do both. Coming soon, we will look at past continuous tense. Alright, good luck and all the best. Thank you.